hippie hounds better live it up while you can. Shove it off soon. Nice going, Pearlie!
Shake it, baby, shake it! Yeah! Save that for Lily! Who's paying for your beer anyway? You are. And why?
We know, Wilson, so we'll give your Lily a big hand.
Well, don't let it slip your mind again, see? Now, when Lily comes on to do her act, I want you to tear this place down. I want you to jump on chairs, scream, holler. I want you to break up bottles. I want to see you. Hey, Croft, look, if you come over here and hoot and holler yourself silly, my little babe shows herself, I'll buy the beer.
Come on, Sergeant, be sociable for a change. Buy a poor thirsty girl a drink.
Just shut your mouth or I'll belt your teeth down your throat. Wilson, I think you better go see a head shrink or give up women. They're killing you.
Give up my Jersey Lily? Why don't I give up his corporal stripes?
See what I mean? The potato peeler thinks he's a corporal now. Have you been having any hot flashes or head noises lately?
No, no more than usual.
You're headed for the booby hatch.
He thinks I'm crazy. He thinks he's a general.
Ruth.
Why, you're Sergeant Croft, ain't you? How about a bottle of wine, dearie?
Knock it
Why,
off,
you
Sarge.
dirty...
I hardly recognized you with all your clothes on. What did I come in here for? Oh, yeah, the bloodhounds are out front, and I thought I'd better come in and warn you not to take everything off.
Thanks, honey, but I gotta have integrity with my public, even if I gotta pay for it. Here, do my back.
Oh, well, you won't have to pay for it, because if they pinch you, the treat's on me.
That's how we first met. In jail back there in Mobile. You were loaded.
Huh?
I mean, you had money, too. And you bailed us both out.
Oh, I don't care if I do die, do die. I don't care.
Nothing's the matter with you lately, baby. I think you're going to clear forget me when they ship you out.
Oh, I won't think of nothing else if I can just think. Oh.
There's my cue.
Oh.
Will you meet me after the show?
Yes, ma'am.
And we'll go crazy together.
Oh, yes. Oh. Go in there and set them on fire, huh? You girls are wonderful. You're really wonderful, but my compass points that way.
He restoreth my soul. He guideth me in straight paths for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.
I don't fear nothing where we're going. Only what's going on at home.
Brown, you marry the right broad, you ain't got no worries.
Oh, man, there's no right broad. What with all the 4Fs and USO commandos sucking around the home front?
Not around my wife, they ain't no...
Oh, now, don't be simple, man. First, they go on a little date. And then they have a little dance. And then pretty soon she closes her eyes and pretends it's you.
Mine's got something to make her remember. She's 7 months pregnant. What am I playing this game with you bums for, huh? They can use the dough.
Hey, come on. A little drop. Give me a card, man.
You fellas are new replacements, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, I know. It's a reconnaissance outfit. That's rough, huh?
I wasn't thinking of that. You haven't met our fearless leader, Platoon Sergeant Croft, have you?
No.
Well, you've got a real experience ahead of you.
Oh, is he a good leader, a man?
If you're on your way to hell, he'll sure see you get there in a hurry. Does that help you?
This girl sounds like a real macher.
Yeah, a real macher. L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Hey, I got Lily all wrapped up here. Come on.
Wilson, I'm a sugar now.
She's finished, done by the finest fustian penna that ever laid a brush to a privy. As you might suppose, gentlemen, I'm in love. And the worst thing about being in love is when a man has it nice and steady, well, then he can't remember what it's like without it. And when he hasn't got it, there's nothing he can do to remember what it's like. Gentlemen, I don't aim to forget. Ta-da! Come rain, come storm, come everything, we're always together. Ah, yes. It's going to be lovely in a foxhole. You gentlemen will pardon me while we get a little closer together. Kiss me, baby. Hey. Here comes Croft! Here comes Croft! Hey, I will dance through this whole war together.
Wilson, you're heading right for a straitjacket. That big Honolulu blonde sapped your brain like a monkey with a coconut.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And Lily's got him jumping over matches. Martinez, where Richards and Moss?
In the galley. I think it's a landing, and that's all.
You're the new guys, huh?
Yeah.
What did you run into, Spencer?
Roth.
Stand up when you talk to me.
Well, I didn't know he was a Golden Gloves fighter.
What was the beef? What was the beef?
He called me a lousy Jew.
Well, I saw it, Sarge. It was sort of like David and Goliath. The good Lord that delivered the Israelites out of the paw of the bear and the paw of the lion done delivered him out of the hand of this Philistine.
Any of you guys know what he's talking about? I don't.
I don't know. Looks like a very pleasant guy to me.
All right, get some shut-eye. We're shoving up in the morning in the third wave.
to me. Oop, a little natural. Sweet. Look out. Soup. Ain't we going for?
Shoot $3.
$5 up, we'll make an 8. Anybody want to cover? That's it. That's it. Coming through the right. Look out now. Coming out. Red Rider, Little Beaver. Look out.
All right, break it up.
Dollar we say. Put it down.
Come on. Bring it up.
Oh, there's plenty of room.
Get ready.
Plenty of room. All right. All right.
Like clockwork. First wave 0600, second wave 0620, third wave 0640. Estimated casualties at this point 150. Only 130 so far. I was a little off there. Admiral, I'll be in the chart room.
Like clockwork. That fits the general rather well. At least that's the way he seems to work.
Hit it there. Pull it down.
These stinks already.
Give it a couple of days and it'll really stink.
It stinks already.
Oh, what are you waiting on? I got orders to stay here until I get more men for my platoon.
All right.
That was real, Harry. This ain't even amphibious maneuvers. I could all lay down and go to sleep.
Look at this poor little bird, just flying around singing wham. Birds and things. I don't understand it. They never hurt anybody.
Off your butts, all of you. Dig in right away.
Dig wild. We got enough holes already.
It's enough out of you, Red. From now on, it's enough.
Come here, Croft. Ain't got enough medals? Want some of mine?
Julio.
Who is he? Four-star general? Thinks the whole war's got his name on it?
Don't tangle with the bull moose. He thinks he's head of the heap, and you know something? He is. Hey, who are we gonna hide from? The Japs or Croft?
Oh, you're very funny, Manette, at a time like this. Look, you're lucky to have a guy like Croft to do the serious thinking for you.
Why, am I lucky in Croft?
Look, when we hit New Guinea, remember how many guys we lost? 11 guys, including the captain. Do you know how long that slowed Croft down? He was asking for a patrol the next day and getting it. He may be mean, but he's a hell of a platoon sergeant.
Come on, let's get out of here! Brown, keep your men here. Julio.
Someday he's gonna go off like that and he ain't gonna come back.
I'm betting when he comes back, he'll make us dig more holes.
Yeah.
Julio, try to cut those guys off down there. Brown. over, take a look at them. Finish them off.
They're all dead.
I said finish them off. You gonna lay there all day, Red? Your boyfriend wasn't as dead as you thought, was he?
Guy sure took your time.
Quit your squawking.
I could have got him, Red. You were in the way.
Looks like something important, huh? Red, see if any of those dead ones have gold teeth, huh?
What about him?
We'll take care of him.
Okay.
Look, come on, let's get going, huh?
Take it easy, just take it easy.
Doka! Doka!
Come on, let's cut that Doka stuff out. You just keep your hands where we can see him, huh?
Give him a smoke.
For what?
Let him smoke, that's why.
Arigato.
Sit down. Sit down, down. Have anything to eat?
Yeah, I got some of that cast iron chocolate.
Let's have it.
Hey, what is all this? What are you feeding him for?
That's it. Keep him where I can see him.
Huh?
My wife's gonna have a baby in a couple of days.
Huh? Chisai.
Chisai. Yeah, Chisai.
Gallagher. Go check Red. I don't trust him with those gold teeth. Go on.
What'd you do it for? Why?
Who's gonna make trouble?
No, that ain't the answer. I saw the way you looked at him. Man, you enjoyed it.
Shut up.
You're a killer, Croft. I heard it, I didn't believe it. But you must have been a killer before you joined the Army.
I said shut up.
Well, I tell you, ain't gonna get away with it, mister.
Take him over there and strip him down. You get a couple of medals for this. Julio. See if they got any gold nuggets. What's the matter with you? I got hit. Get on your feet when you talk to me.
I got a bullet in my elbow.
Don't cry on his shoulder.
Okay, boy?
Yeah, you lucky wop.
Yeah, lucky. Hey, Paisan, that's $1 million wound. That's a ticket home and beer money coming in every month. Yeah, yeah. Listen, I give my right leg to be out of this. I mean it.
Hurry up, you guys. Hey, Red, don't forget this guy. Bring me the Tommy.
This is gonna get you into a lot of trouble, Croft.
If you don't want to see it, take a walk.
In the belly.
Right.
Sergeant!
Let's not rush things, huh? We might want to ask him a few questions, all right, Sergeant?
All right, if that's the way you want to fight the war.
What company you?
Headquarters. We're sitting on the beach and this mortar started hitting us. I thought we better do something about it.
What do you got there?
A map case. I took it off this dead guy here.
Got? Run this back to regiment. Hello, Boxcar. This is Wolf 4. That enemy mortar at 893...
Better hide these gold teeth or he'll take them away from you.
Has been taken care of. Right, there's something here that might be interesting. It's a map case with some papers and overlays. Right, I'm sending it back by runner. Out. All right, Sergeant. Take your prisoners back to headquarters.
That's the way a smart lieutenant gets himself the Silver Star.
Come on, get those showers ready. The officers need them. Wilson!
Yes, Sarge?
I found a place with a still, back of the camp in those woods over there.
Yes, Sarge.
We need that more than we need this.
Yes, sir.
Go on.
Attention! At ease, gentlemen. Be seated. Oh, by the way, this is my new aide, Lieutenant Hearn. Lieutenant Hearn was instrumental in capturing these Japanese documents, which have provided us with extremely valuable knowledge. Thank you, Lieutenant. As you know, these Japanese papers, captured by Lieutenant Hearn, indicate that we are up against General Toyako himself. General Toyako is shrewd, a clever tactician, given to flashes of brilliance. Believe me, he's one of the best the Japanese have. That's why I'm anxious, along with the taking of this island, we make sure Toyako doesn't escape. Until we reach the Toyako line and mount our major attack, I'll be content with an orderly advance moving forward at the rate we calculated. But there must be no slacking off. I will have every soldier understand, if I have to rub his face in the dirt, gentlemen, that the line of his least discomfort lies in winning this campaign. We have 10 weeks. Very well, Colonel Dallison. You may proceed with your briefing.
Maybe I didn't make myself clear, sir, but those documents were captured by a Sergeant Croft of INR platoon. They handed them over to me.
I know that, Robert. I thought I'd give you a little plug in front of the team. After all, it isn't as if I'd made out you'd won the war.
Lieutenant, I understand you was made General's aide.
Yeah, that's right, Sergeant.
I was wondering maybe you could do me a personal favor, being as maybe I did you one.
Shoot.
Oh, I need replacements real bad. I know there are a lot of men around headquarters being orderlies and chambermaids.
Sergeant, I'd like to help you. I know it's tough when you're short of men.
I don't need sympathy. I need men to do the job.
Try personnel?
I've been to personnel. They won't give me the time of day. I lost 2 men on the landing. The platoon was short when we got here. I thought maybe you could do something.
I wish I could, Sergeant.
Thanks, Lieutenant. Once one, always one.
Attention! At ease, gentlemen.
There was this Liberty ship in the harbor yesterday, and Horton and me found out there was meat on it, so we requisitioned the barge. There was one character on the merchant ship who wouldn't even cooperate, wouldn't give us anything but bully beef. However, I managed to run into a frat brother who promoted 100 pounds of meat, which we smuggled onto the barge. Oh, the dirty shame of it is you go to all that trouble and the cooks go and louse it up. What is it? Parboiled.
Too bad you weren't able to wangle a charcoal broiler.
Yeah. Huh?
While you were at it, Colonel, you might have picked up a couple of bottles of steak sauce, or didn't they have the right brand?
Hey, Bob, lay off. What the hell are you talking about?
Colonel, I'm very fond of canned peaches. The next time you go out...
Listen, Hearn, we know you're pretty damn smart.
Yeah, what kind of a smart aleck are you, Hearn?
How do you think the enlisted men feel when they see us eating fresh meat?
Gentlemen, please.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Lieutenant, you did a stupid thing today.
Yes, sir. A colonel is a colonel is a colonel, and a lieutenant had better keep his trap shut, huh?
Just remember this. When you act like a fool, you make me look foolish for having chosen you as my aide. When I learned that Bill Hearn's son was in my division, I was delighted. When I sent for you, I thought I was getting somebody made of the same tough fiber as your father.
All right, sir, I acted like a fool, but how do you think the enlisted man feels when he sees us eating fresh meat? Doesn't make him love us any.
What makes you think they should love us, Lieutenant? War is a dirty business, and neither you nor I are in it because of any inborn desire to kill others. But to win a war, you've got to kill a certain number of the enemy, and in killing the enemy, you're bound to get some of your own men killed. And somebody has to take the responsibility of directing a campaign and issuing orders which may, indeed inevitably will, result in a percentage of our own people being killed. Someone has to lead, someone has to follow.
I know that, sir. I just don't like the idea of officers getting extra privileges, that's all.
And that brings us to the meat. Every time an enlisted man sees an officer getting an extra privilege, as you call it, makes him fight a little harder.
I don't see that, sir. I think they just hate us a little more.
They do, but they also fear us more. I don't care what kind of a man you give me. If I have him long enough, I'll make him afraid. Americans have never been militaristic, and some way has to be found to make them tough enough to match the enemy soldier to whom battle comes more naturally. The way I do it is to make him more afraid of me than he is of the enemy.
Well, I just don't think it's a good idea to have your own men hate you, that's all.
Well, you're not alone. You probably won't find another general in the Army who thinks the way I do. But I dare say a great many of them will come round to my way of thinking when the war drags on and the casualty rates go up. They'll realize that my way of discipline saves lives in the long run, and my theory will be proven.
I doubt it, sir. You haven't convinced me.
You're stubborn, Robert. It's the chief fault I'm finding with you. But you'll give in. Under that mask of humanism, you're a reactionary just as I am. Of course, you're afraid of that word. Hello? I'll be right over. Give me my poncho.
Boy, it's coming down like pouring water out of a boot.
You know, back home on a day like this, my old grandpappy used to get out the bagpipes and just whistle away.
Who's your man?
You're my man. You know it.
I better know it.
I'm a cat. I'm a loving cat.
I was raised in a barn, too. Couldn't think of a nicer place to have a honeymoon.
Oh, you crazy, were you?
I love you better than anybody can, don't I?
You know you do, sweet stuff.
You and me, we ain't never gonna stop, you hear me? Never. Now I got you, I'm gonna keep you.
You ain't gonna keep me in a barn, though. Don't I rate better than a haymow?
Sure do, honey, but you like to bust me wanting that big yellow diamond. Couldn't hardly buy the license.
Well, you listen to me, soldier. Don't get butt heavy. You get a promotion.
I sure will, honey. Man needs a wife to geese him along. We're gonna live right and good, and we're gonna be righteous. Honey, I'm home. Mildred, it's me, Ferdinand.
Sam, baby, how come you didn't write or nothing?
I just wanted to surprise you.
You just sit right down here, and I'll take your shoes off. A man should be comfortable at home.
I can get more comfortable than this.
Sam, don't go in there.
I want to take my army stuff off.
Oh, not in there. It ain't made up or anything.
Well, what's the difference?
If you would have wrote, I could have tidied up the place.
Tidy? Honey, this is Haystack Sam, remember? You think it's gonna bother me to look at a messy... What's in there? What's in there?
Sam, don't hit him. He's from the finance company. Call me later. You big fat head, you spoiled everything.
$5 I'm shooting here.
Yeah, when it rains, it pours. I just got a letter from my wife, wants me to sign over more allotment to her.
Would anybody like to cover $5?
So what's wrong with that? Just send her the money.
$5.
Are you kidding? Give her more money to go out and play around with?
$5 soaking wet dollars I'm shooting here.
Look, it's your wife, isn't it? Just send her the money.
Look, let her complain to her congressman. Maybe they'll ship me home. We can sit down and talk about it. What happened?
I made the point. You owe me $5.
You did?
10 goes. I'm shooting $10.
Ooh. You may be wet, honey, but you ain't cold.
Sir, we just got a report in from Paragon White. Our right flank's getting clobbered. I think we'd better pull back a mile or two and try to delay the attack. It'd be the safest thing. Our lines are still too weak to take much of a beating. Now, if we could just pull our lines back here about 2 miles from the river at Paragon...
Is your line to 2nd Battalion through from here?
Yes, sir.
Ring them for me, please.
Get me Paragon White, please. 2nd Battalion, sir.
Get me Sampson. Sampson, this is Camel. Are your lines through to red and blue? Good, very good. Sampson, at 0400, a small force will reach you by vehicle. Have a guide meet them. Instruct your men to hold their ground. There is to be no retreat. If the enemy can penetrate, let him. Anything that breaks through will be handled by the reserve. I'll court-martial any officer who pulls his unit back. I want to reinforce Sampson.
If it's temporary, sir, how about I&R of Headquarters Company?
Fine. Hello, Sampson. Powerhouse will reach you at 0400. You will deploy them between George and Easy.
Right.
Get the lead out back there.
Where are we going, Brown?
We're going up to Easy Company. They're expecting an attack, and we're invited, my friend.
Oh, I know we'd had it too soft for too long.
Hurry up and wait. This man's army got fouled up and they put washing on a horse.
I hear you found a good hideout for your
That's
still.
right, and I'm getting mighty thirsty for a draft of that stuff. Sold all the parts for the still. As soon as we get back, I'm gonna put it together.
I'd like to help you build it.
What do you know about building stills?
Well, I know about soldiering, but I'm a soldier, ain't I?
And a good one.
Okay.
I'm Captain Willis. We're moving up the river. You man these positions here.
Okay, come on, men. Let's go. Let's go. Move out of here. I'll leave this section with you. Tie in close. The main attack may come through there.
Take your positions, men. Ridge is over here. Gallagher, Goldstein, hold out in there. guns are really pouring it on.
There ain't gonna be no Japs left.
Don't worry about that. There's enough for me. Those creeps come out of caves and rocks.
Don't let anybody get trigger happy till I start it. Pass the word.
Sir, there's a message coming in. It's from 2nd Battalion, sir. The enemy is withdrawn. It's all quiet along the river.
Let's get some breakfast.
Sir, I'd like to say, well, may I express my admiration?
It was Toyako's blunder, Colonel. We are the little lady who let the lecher beside her put his hand on her knee before she cut it off at his wrist.
I like the way you put it, sir.
Toyako has expended his striking force. Offensively, he's finished. Gentlemen, in a week, we launch Operation Plunger. In another week, the campaign should be finished. Now, I want all this headquarter area cleaned up. We can bring up sand from the beach and lay in some walks. And also, I see no reason why there shouldn't be a recreation tent for the officers. I think we all deserve a little reward.
Are you sure you know how to make a still?
Oh, of course I know how to make a still, man. I come from a long line of whiskey makers. My father made it. My grandfather made some of the finest corn whiskey in Tennessee. His fame spread so much, lad, people used to come stand in line waiting to buy it. Of course, after they drank it, they didn't stand around too much. It was sort of lying in a line, you know. Oh, and I can see my grandmother Wilson, you know, sitting up at the tree and knitting in one hand and a shotgun in the other, picking off them revenuers. Oh, hand me the condenser there, will you, boy?
Hole digger, carpenter, bootlegger. My kid will be very proud of me. Here's your condenser.
That is the spigot keg, knothead. Now give me the condenser.
I don't know what a condenser is. This a condenser?
That's the condenser.
Yes, sir. Here's your figs, the raisins you ordered. That's very nice.
What are we making, fruit punch or whiskey?
The boys are doing good, Bill. They're doing
Is
good.
this enough sugar cane? That's better. I had to cut it myself.
You know, a bag of sugar and 5 cans of peach.
Quiet. Quiet.
How can you make noise quietly?
Yeah. You guys want to get caught here like a bunch of sitting ducks? Brown, get up there and keep a lookout.
Sergeant, I want to tell you something. I'm awful glad you got here, Sergeant. I know you're a drinking man, and I made this special for you. Now, the rest of these bums, they don't really appreciate good stuff. This is going to come right off of the top. When you drink it, you're going to cry like a baby. You're going to really...
Cut out the crying, baloney. When's it going to be ready?
Well, it's going to take a long time, Sergeant. You've got to have lots of age. Maybe even 2 or 3 hours.
How you feel, Manetta?
Not so good.
Well, you look spry as a June bug. I'll be back in a minute. Hello, Henry. Hey, you guys should feel a lot better this morning. I said a little prayer for you last night.
The doc says I'm getting out today. Have I got the guts? You're all Japs! Japs! You're all Japs! You're all Japs!
Get out,
It's on now! Where are your guns, men? They're attacking!
Hey, here comes Ridges on the double. He ain't run this fast since he joined the Army.
Hey, Sarge! Ain't no use in rushing, Ridges. We ain't ready to port yet.
Manetta, I think he went out of his mind. He's acting plumb crazy. Crazy? Man, you see him running around like a chicken with his head off.
Well, he ain't gonna blame it on my jungle juice. He hadn't had a drop of it yet.
I thought you was doing the laundry.
You're surrounded by Japs! You're out! You're Japs! You're out!
Shut up! What's the matter with him?
He's gone crazy. He's off his rocker.
Don't give him the hypo. He's one of my men. I'll take care of him.
I don't know, Sergeant. He's pretty violent.
Let him up, I said.
Okay, let him up. You're a Jap. You're a Jap. You're the head Jap. You're no Fukuyama.
You see any Japs now? Get back in the platoon!
Hey, here's 6 cans of Sterno. That's all I could get.
What do we need with Sterno?
Oh, that gives it the age.
Oh. Don't you take him out of the can?
Oh, no, it'll dissolve him right there.
Son of a gun.
What'd I tell you?
You can go blind drinking that stuff.
Oh, good. What's to see around here anyway?
Gallagher.
Yes, Sergeant.
Chaplain wants to see you.
Oh, what about?
I don't know. Maybe he wants to tell you his troubles. How about a slug? Not much of a kick to it.
Oh, it'll sneak up on you, Sergeant. The way I got it figured, it's about 120 proof. That stuff eats the enamel right off your teeth.
Father Leary, you want to see me?
Gallagher, yes, I did.
What about, Father?
Go ahead and smoke.
Thank you.
You get much mail from home, Gallagher?
Oh, yes, sir. My wife writes me every day. She's going to have a baby any day now.
I have some bad news for you.
Oh, what about, sir?
You know, Gallagher, there are a lot of things which are difficult to understand. You just have to believe that it's right, and there's a good reason for it. That God understands, sees, and does what's best. Even if we don't understand right away.
My wife hasn't left me yet.
No. There's been a death.
My mother?
Not your parents. I'm afraid it was your wife.
What?
Your wife died in childbirth, Gallagher. They were able to save the child. It's not without meaning that your child was saved.
This liquor seems to sober everybody up. What this party needs is a gal. Here, partner, read 'em out.
That's a very personal letter.
Don't make no difference. These are my friends. What's mine is theirs. What's theirs is mine. Read it. Read it to 'em.
Okay. Dear Honey Pie Woody, I promised you I'd write from East St. Louis, where I opened last night and closed in jail this morning. It is very very cold here because they locked me up in my costume, which, as you know, could be put in an aspirin box. They gave me 30 days, but I did my act for the judge in his private chamber, and he immediately suspended the sentence. In the future, if my letters are a little late, you will know some judges don't appreciate real art. Enclosed is the $75 I promised to send you each week. Your appealing peeler, Lily. There's 90 here. I think she sent him a bonus. He can't drink at all. He brews stuff and passes right out. My uncle could drink. He walked around the house like this. He didn't want to spill any.
Platoon, Ted, Hut.
You're very
Come on.
Hey, is this the INR platoon?
Fellas, this little boy wants to know if this is the INR platoon.
No.
Nobody knows. Yeah, this is the INR platoon, soldier.
Hey, what's the matter, Sonny? You can't find your mommy?
I'm Private Wyman, replacement.
Well, that's just fine. Take your gear off. Sit down.
Hey, you're not supposed to give liquor to kids. You're not supposed to give liquor to Indians either, but you're as drunk as the rest of us.
Drink up, Sonny.
I don't drink, sir.
Ah, he don't drink. Listen, my name's Moneta. I'm a very nice guy, a very nice guy. Ask anybody here about Moneta. Huh?
Anybody will tell you about Moneta that he's no good. No good.
Let me tell you something, kid. The whole bunch of us are no good.
All red funny when he gets drunk.
You call this drunk? That's drunk. That's the way I want to be drunk. I want to sleep off this whole stinking war.
Oh, you shouldn't talk like that, Red. You don't want people to think you don't like the Army.
You know what's wrong with the Army? I want to tell you what's wrong with the Army. This Army ain't never lost a war.
Let's make Red happy. Let's lose a war.
You think we should lose this one?
What do I care? You think I care about this stinking island? Or whether General Cummings gets another star? Let the Japs keep the island. And Cummings, and I'll go home on a rowboat. I ain't mad at nobody.
You shut your mouth. There ain't nothing wrong with this Army except people like you in it.
Blow it.
You don't mess around with the Army. I don't care who you are, you take orders. The generals take orders just like I do. It's just as much my Army as it is theirs. You get that into your head, and you're part of something.
That's right. That's right.
You people, you ain't even in the Army. You ain't got nothing here but the body. Instead of doing a job, you sit around thinking about your wives. You're out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. You ain't got no wives. They're home, spending your money, running after other guys, cheating.
Well, why don't you lay off it, huh, Croft?
I had me a no-good two-timing wife once. Did I sit around and mope about it? No. I just figured another guy came along, same as I would have done with his wife. So to hell with it. Just forget about it. Do your job.
I'll buy that.
You don't fight it, and you don't fight the Army. You fight the Army, it'll run right over you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Because they're right, and you're wrong.
Blow it.
That's because you ain't with it, Red. You don't belong to it. The difference between me and you people. You got nothing to belong to. This is pretty good. I think I'll have some more.
Hey, Wilson. Wake up. The sergeant just made a beautiful speech. Hey, Sarge, tell a speech to Wilson.
Hey, Woody. Croft says we ain't got nothing to belong to.
He may have nothing to belong to, but old Wilson's got something to belong to. She's as pure as the lily. That's the name she goes under. Her real name's Willa May. Just a minute, I'll tell you a little more about her. Here, hold that. Show it to me, I'll tell you. From Texas, see? And she's married to this no-account bronc buster, handle anything on 4 feet. And that old Willa May, she bounced him right off and come running into the waiting arms of old Woodrow Wilson. Yeah, I'll show you a picture of her. Show him, man. That's it. There it is. Drag you down, man. Lovely. I tell you about this.
Martinez! Take these drunken bums and double-time them into the hills and they sober up. Right now.
Follow me.
Hey,
Come on, let's move on. We never could all this liquor.
Guy sees a naked dame and he goes nuts.
Get going! Get going! Get going!
Cullen, do you know where Lieutenant Hearn is?
Well, I reckon he's over at the mess tent, sir.
Bring another cup and tell him to report to me.
Yes, sir.
Cullen, there was a mouse in here this morning. Keep him out of here.
Yes, sir.
Pass.
3 hearts.
Pass. You know, I don't resent Hearn for having the softest job in the division, but I can't understand what the general sees in him.
It's a sparkling personality. What else?
General wants you to report over at his tent, sir.
My master's voice.
Run to Papa.
Yes, sir.
Robert, how are you?
Fine, sir.
Have a cup of coffee.
Thank you. Thanks.
You know, Robert, I can't help feeling that you've been avoiding me.
Well, not intentionally, sir.
A commander's life can be a lonely one. After all, there are not many people I can talk to. Even though we disagree, I enjoy our conversation.
Well, thank you, sir.
I thought we might finish that game of chess.
All right.
All right, put that table out under the light. You're still annoyed with me about the meat, aren't you?
No, sir.
Oh, you've been thinking about my logic. You agree with me?
Well, I'll tell you, General, maybe everything you say makes sense. Maybe in wartime, your logic is right. But when you talk about instilling fear and breaking men down, I'll never agree with you.
Well, we'll see. Now, I think it was my move with the white. Check. Chess is inexhaustible. What a concentration of life it really is.
I don't think there's anything remotely like it in life, General.
Well, we seem to be off again. Just what do you think warfare is, essentially?
I don't think it's chess. You're dealing with men, not pawns. You're not unlike my father, General. To him, all his factory workers aren't humans. They're some sort of lower animal, closer to machines.
I wish we had more men like your father.
General, when you take a company of men, check. How do you know what's going on in their minds? How do you calculate whether it's better some of them get killed and the others get home sooner, or whether they all stay here but go to pot wondering if their wives are cheating on them? How do you tote something like that up? What do you use? Calculus, geometry? Do you draw graphs?
The answer is I don't concern myself with that. I didn't know you were married.
I'm not.
Leave a girl behind?
Couldn't take him with me.
All 300, eh? Have you ever thought of marriage? Thought seriously?
Oh, I suppose I have, but then I think of all the women just waiting for little old Hearn, and...
The right woman can help a man. Marriage isn't just lovemaking, Robert. My wife, for instance, has been of tremendous help to me in my career.
I'm sure she has, sir. On the other hand, I don't have a career.
The right woman can help you find one. I suppose I hate to see any man waste his life. Perhaps that's why I'm talking to you as I'd talk to a son of my own, if I had one.
You have no children?
No. I wanted to, of course. But the fact is that well, you understand. I found out a year after the marriage. Too late, of course. My wife is a wonderful woman. It's my only regret. It isn't funny.
No, I was thinking of something else, sir.
What? You're not really human, are you? You don't grant a thing, do you?
I don't know what you mean, General.
You're thinking that it isn't my wife, aren't you? But me.
I had no intention, sir.
Stand up! I'm tired of this division looking like a partnership between you and me. Suppose we get back to first principles. Stand at attention. Now, suppose you salute me. For the time being, you'll forget everything but your job. But you're going to do that job well. That happens to be dirt, Lieutenant. And that happens to be dirt.
I can see quite well, sir.
Filthy. Perhaps if you supervised Clellan a little more closely, there wouldn't be all that dirt. In future, I want every strap, every pencil, every article within this tent in proper order.
I'll do my best.
You'll do better than that. And there's one other thing. You will see to it that there are fresh flowers placed on my desk every morning.
Flowers, sir?
Yes. Seems to me there are plenty in the jungle.
Am I to pick them personally, sir?
As you prefer. I think we can rely on Clellan's judgment, properly supervised by you, of course.
May I ask, sir, whether the General is trying to impress me with his godlike powers?
Yes, I am. You're dismissed. And this is the kind of thing that backs right up to Washington. You can imagine the conversations going on. What's happening out there? What's holding them up? What are they doing? But do we have any air support? No. They switch priorities on us. We're the only division in combat at the moment that doesn't have dependable air support. In the past week, we have advanced a grand total of 400 yards. Time has run out, gentlemen. No doubt the troops would be happier with another general in command. A butcher who would waste their lives to no purpose. Well, if they don't perk up, they'll be having their butcher.
Hey, don't stand too close to Papa today. He's ferocious.
Yeah? What's eating him now?
It was a Lonely Hearts letter from Corps last night. Told Cummings to get the lead out. I wouldn't be surprised if he ordered me to lead headquarters company in a banzai charge.
Mantella, you couldn't charge a chow line. Good job in the bed, Colonel.
Thanks, Lieutenant. The tracking it up, Lieutenant.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Colonel.
Well, it's a lot of hard work.
You don't work so hard, Colonel.
Can't say so any of us do.
Well, I guess...
Yes, sir.
I guess that does it for today. Oh, don't forget the flowers.
I'll tell you, Lieutenant, it don't seem to me as though the General cares much about having flowers.
Well, I'll tell you, Clellan, I don't care much about having flowers either. All I care about is getting out of this job and back to my old outfit. But in the meantime, I'm the guy that's got to hear the complaints, so change the flowers, huh?
Yesterday, General say to me, they say, Clown, whose idea is them damn flowers anyhow? I said, I don't know, but I reckon there's the lieutenant's.
General say that?
Now, Lieutenant, you just want to remember that the General's a man, and he ain't no better than you or me. So there ain't no sense in being scared of him.
All right, take off, Clellan.
So?
Flowers, huh?
I want to land a battalion on this beach here, Batoy Bay, and have them drive inland. These men would be in the enemy rear without any possibility of retreat. Their only security would lie in making contact with our own troops. In short, they would have to advance. Conversely, the troops attacking frontally would do so with more enthusiasm.
Well, sir, what about the Japanese beach defenses? We'll need naval support for a landing.
I've already requested support, but quite frankly, my naval friends tell me there isn't much chance for it. It's the air support all over again. I'm expected to win this campaign without it. However, I have an alternative. Supposing we send a few men, a squad or two, around to this uninhabited South Shore. Have them land there and strike inland with two objectives. This patrol would set up an observation post on Mount Anaka. And two, it would descend secretly into the Japanese rear and report on enemy strength, weapons, positions, and routes into this area. Colonel Dallison, you will develop this plan as a corollary to the main attack.
Yes, sir.
However, I haven't given up hope of our Navy support. If necessary, I'll appeal personally. Thank you, gentlemen.
Lieutenant, have Sergeant Croft report here at 1100 hours.
Yes, sir.
Dismiss.
General Cummings. Find Lieutenant Hearn. Send him to my tent.
Sergeant, I have a rough assignment for you. We must have information about this area within 4 days. Now, your patrol will leave from here this afternoon, board a boat, which will bring you around to this spot. From here, you will make your way inland and set up an observation post on this mountain. I must know the enemy's strength, positions, weapons, and routes from Bowtie Bay inland. Now, you will make radio contact with one of our planes who will fly over your position on the 2nd and 3rd days, informing him of any information you have to report. His call sign will be Raven. Yours will be Lobo. On the 4th day, a boat will stand offshore to pick you up here. Now, are there any questions?
No, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You sent for me, sir?
Yes, Robert. Sit down. I want to talk to you. How are you and Clellan getting along?
Beautifully, sir. I think you might tell him, though, General, that the flowers are your idea.
May I have a cigarette?
Sure. I didn't know you indulged, sir.
Ordinarily, I don't. You're remarkably neat.
Family upbringing, sir.
Have you ever wondered, Robert, why we're fighting this war?
I'm not sure. I assume it's a bad thing when millions of people are killed because a few jokers want to get something out of their systems.
It seems to me that you can do a little better than that.
Maybe. I don't pretend to be able to read history in advance, sir.
Well, I do. I like to call this war a process of historical energy. There are countries which have latent powers. These countries may be our allies today. Tomorrow they may be our enemies, or vice versa. I can tell you, Robert, that we are in the Middle Ages of a new era. We are waiting for the renaissance of real power. We're out of the backwaters of history now.
It's quite a speech, General. You think we're destiny, do you?
Precisely.
Very interesting.
I am trying to impress on you, Robert, that the only morality of the future is a power morality, and that the man who cannot find his adjustment to it is doomed. And there is one thing about power. It can only flow from the top down. When there are little surges of resistance at the middle level, it only calls for more power to be directed downwards to burn them out.
If you don't mind, sir, I think it's time for chow.
You will go to chow when I release you.
Yes, sir.
You threw a cigarette on my floor, didn't you?
I figured that was the point of all this talk.
If I were to throw this on the floor, would you pick it up?
I think I'd tell you to go to hell, sir.
I wonder. Suppose you understood that if you didn't pick it up, you might spend 5 years in a prison stockade.
I wonder if you have that much power, sir.
I do.
It's pretty steep.
Tremendously steep. It has to be. The only way you can generate the proper attitude of awe and obedience is by immense and disproportionate power. With this in mind, how do you think you'd react?
I don't think that's a fair proposition.
It isn't an accident that I have this power, nor is it that you're in a situation like this. If you'd been more aware, you wouldn't have thrown that cigarette down. You don't quite believe I'm serious, that's all.
Maybe I don't.
Now, suppose you pick it up. I hope you do pick it up, Robert, for your sake.
All right. Want to play games?
Now, if you want to, you may go to chow.
I'd like to transfer to another outfit, sir.
Supposing I don't care to arrange it. Don't worry, Robert. I certainly don't care to have you around as my aide anymore. Perhaps a return to a line outfit is what you need.
I'd like nothing better, sir. General?
Yeah?
Short of bringing in all 6,000 men of the outfit and letting them pick up your cigarettes, how are you going to impress them?
I'll manage that, Lieutenant.
Get out!
Get me Colonel Dallison. Dallison, this is Cummings. Who are you sending on that patrol? Sergeant Croft. They don't have an officer, do they? Nevertheless, I feel an officer should be along. I have a suggestion.
Get aboard. Get aboard.
Sergeant Croft?
Yes, sir?
Been assigned to lead the patrol. You all set?
Yes, sir.
Good. I'll talk to you in the boat. Men, we haven't had a chance to get to know each other, and maybe that's the way you like to keep it, but I've been made your new platoon leader, and there's not much any of us can do about that. You probably hate my guts about the time your tails are dragging, and I tell you to move on, but just remember one thing. I'll feel the same way, and mine will be dragging just as far.
What a stinking trick. Throwing a 90-day wonder in on us. You've been leading this platoon for a long time without an officer. We've been doing all right. If they had to have a lieutenant along, why couldn't they make you one?
All right, put your gear on.
Bet is to follow the river about 8 miles, and then cut brush till we hit open country.
About half a mile?
Yeah.
Nothing else we can do as far as I can see. Tell you, though, Lieutenant, we're not going to make as much time as you think.
Yeah? Why's that?
Them aerial maps you can't trust. Them little streams there, they change quicker than the maps do. All we can do is get started and see what happens.
Yeah, that's right. All right, tell them in, Sarge.
All right, listen, this is what we're going to do.
We're going to go up the river as far as we can. So you might just as well expect to get your butt swept. You've already been told the Jap patrol's in here, so don't walk like a bunch of sheep looking for grass. Keep your heads up and your eyes open. All right? Let's go. Brown? Spread out. open down there.
What do you think?
Better make a raft and cross here.
Okay. Might as well get started.
Brown, Gallagher, Goldstein, find some driftwood right away. On the double, boys.
Take our gear off, boys.
Listen, when we go across, I'm going to hold on to the raft because I don't swim too well. You'll kind of keep an eye on me, won't you?
Oh, I'll be glad to. I can't swim at all. We'll both hold on to the raft.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's move out.
All right, let's go.
Look at him, trying to win the war all by himself. The hard way.
I don't know, Red. The bum never asked us to do anything he wouldn't do himself.
Hey, Minetta, what are those bags the sergeant has hanging around his neck?
That's his gold teeth from the dead Japs. He kills them and then... He's gonna be a rich man when the war is over.
This stinking hole has got everything. Chiggers, mosquitoes, tarantulas, you name it, it's here.
Nice place to send my wife on a vacation.
Nothing but me!
Yes, sir.
Signal the other side. Get that medical kit back here.
Oh, my leg, please!
He's dead. Snake bit him. Minetta saw it going off through the rocks.
Dog tag.
I got him! I got him!
Lieutenant, jungle's too heavy down there. We can never cut our way through. I think we better go this way.
Right. All right, hurry it up, men. You gave a nice service, Richard.
Thank you, sir. Took it from the 31st chapter of Job, first verse.
Private Wyman, killed in action by a snake.
Okay, might as well get started.
Every day we eat this stuff. I still don't know what's in it.
Oh, it's got ham, pork, bacon grease.
Looks like we got some company. Nature's undertakers.
Lieutenant, I think we better get going. Men, Clean up your mess and bury it. Cigarette butts, cans, wrappers, everything. Martinez, scout. Let's go.
敵見えました。敵見えました。行きましょう。
Something must have scared them.
Yeah. Better take a look, Sarge.
Brown.
They're coming through the high grass.
Use grenades.
What was it, Sergeant?
Jap patrol. We took care of them with grenades.
All right, hold it, man.
All right. We want to be in position behind Jap lines by tonight. That means we got at least 15 miles to go before dark. Sergeant, anything you want to say?
I want all of you to remember where the trail is and what it looks like. We're going to be in open country pretty soon, and we're going to keep patrol discipline. Cross a ridge line, you do it fast and low. I don't know if we're going to make 15 miles or 5. Whatever we do, we'll do it right. That's all, sir.
All right, man.
Pretty open.
Seems to me they'd be watching it.
No, I doubt it. They probably have enough to do without that. It's pretty far behind their lines.
I don't know, Lieutenant. Looks like 6 men could hold it till hell freezes over. Of course, that's what we gotta find out.
That's right.
Split into 2 squads, one cover the other.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. After the first squad reaches those trees, and the other could come on up.
I'll take the first squad.
No, I'll take it, Sergeant. You cover me.
I don't know, Lieutenant.
I said I'll take it, Sergeant.
Well, you better take Martinez's gang. First squad.
Aim to do if we can't get through the pass?
Don't ask me. Ask Hearn. He's in command. They should have all got it. Well, he's not going to slow us up. We'll leave him here and pick him up on the way back.
Leave him for the buzzards, huh?
Yeah.
Wilson's in bad shape. I'll need 2 men to send him back.
Can't spare any men now, Lieutenant.
I said I'm sending him back. Minetta! See if you can get through the regiment.
Paragon, this is Lobo. This is Lobo, over.
Would you like a drink of water, Wilson? Might make you feel a little better.
How about had it, Regis?
Well, no Jap bullet's gonna kill a tough old hillbilly like you. Well, they have to beat us to death with a stick.
Paragon, this is Lobo, over.
I feel like I'm coming to the end of the road. I feel numb all over. Help me to my feet, Regis. A man don't die on his feet.
Well, now.
Bury him here. Make it quick. Red, Gallagher. Here. Go on into those woods and take cover.
Sergeant, there's something we gotta get straight right now. I know you've been leading this platoon a long time, and I know it's tough having me take over. But that's the way it is. It's my platoon now, and that's the way it's gonna stay. All right. We're turning back.
Back?
That's right. Pass is closed. There's no way to get through.
Don't you think we ought to at least look around?
That's the point. The Japs know we're here. They can guess why.
I hate to think we're giving up too soon. Those Japs might not even be in there anymore.
Why wouldn't they be?
Judging from the gunfire, couldn't have been more than a squad of them. We're pretty far back here. I think they probably had orders to retreat if they saw anybody. We got a chance to make it through the pass.
I doubt it.
You mean you don't even want to take a chance, huh?
Sergeant, how can I after what happened?
Look, Lieutenant, we got to. For all we know, this patrol might turn the whole campaign. At least we could send a man out tonight, let him reconnoiter.
All right. As soon as it gets dark, we'll send a man back. But if he runs into anything, we're turning back.
Send Martinez in.
All right. Tell him to let me know as soon as he gets back.
All right. Got your knife? If you see any Japs, try to figure out how many there are, huh? When you get back, don't say anything to anybody until you talk to me. The lieutenant's awake, don't tell him anything. I want to handle this myself.
Okay, if you say so.
You're my boy, Jap, Pete.
Chaps, I had to kill one with my knife. Get out quick.
Where is your knife?
I left the stick in it.
That was a dumb thing to do. They'll find it and know we're still here. Remember now, you didn't see anything. You understand? Turn in.
I'm relieving you, Croft. Who was on guard when Martinez came back?
I was.
I told you to wake me.
Figured you might as well sleep. There's nothing anybody could do till morning anyhow.
In the future, you let me decide that. Martinez?
Yeah, Lieutenant?
Come here.
Look, Lieutenant, I was figuring I wouldn't stir up the men.
What did he see?
The pass was empty as far as he went.
Why, you mean they just pulled back and left it open?
Looks that way.
That didn't sound right, did they? Leave it empty like that.
We might try going over the mountain.
No, that's impossible. We may have a chance to make it through, though. We'll give it another try.
Whatever you say, Lieutenant.
Men! There's something I want to tell you before we move out. Martinez reconnoitered the pass last night, and he found it was empty. Chances are it's still empty. I'm not going to ask for the impossible, but we'll just do our best. All right, on your feet. We bump into the Japs, we're turning back.
Sergeant, I'm gonna take point. There.
Get him! Spread out. Keep us covered. Brown, Roth, Goldstein. Cut a couple of poles for a stretch and I'm sending the lieutenant back.
Okay.
Come on.
I like that. He's rushing Lieutenant back so he can take over. When poor old Wilson got, he couldn't spare nobody.
Yeah, you're right, Red. I tell you, that Croft is a madman.
Take it easy, Lieutenant. You're gonna be all right.
Bridges. What do you think his chances are?
He's done for, Sarge. Unless we can get him back.
I'm sending you back, Lieutenant.
No, I can't go back. I can't leave the platoon. I can't go back. I can't go back. I can't go back.
Just take it easy, Lieutenant. We'll get you back to the boat.
Found him back there.
Just what are you people doing?
Hey, Roth found a little bird here with a busted wing.
Roth?
Yes, Sergeant.
Give it to me.
Can I have it back, Sergeant?
What'd you do that for? You got no right to kill a little bird?
Get back! Now, what are you doing? It's like killing a baby.
Shut up! Both of you, shut up! Pick up the poles! Come on, hurry up!
Clips.
Hey, what's going on?
It's all right, Lieutenant, it's all right. Roth found a little bird with a broken wing. Croft took it away from him and squeezed it to death.
All right, come on, get the stretcher made.
You know, we get hit. We pop off here and no priest.
Hey, that's right. Damn, ain't that just like the Army?
Ain't what just like the Army?
No priest.
Oh, you don't care, huh, Red? What happens if you get hit?
I want a medic.
You don't believe in God?
Well, if there is a God, he sure must be a character.
Let's get him on it. Brown, you think you know your way back to the trail we cut?
I think so.
Well, you take him back to the beach, then. He's still alive when you get there. Get on the boat with him. Tell him to send us another boat.
Okay.
Take Ridges and Goldstein. If he kicks off before you get too far, you three guys come back, huh?
I got you, Croft.
Get going.
Ready? I'm in charge of this platoon now. On your feet. There's a break in the cliffs about 5 miles east of here. We start out now, we can make it.
What the hell, Croft? Why don't we just go back?
We got what we came for. We found out the joint was crawling with Japs.
Lieutenant said we go back.
That's not what they sent us out to do. We're going over the mountain. Scout ahead, Gallagher. Move.
I wish you didn't have to go in person, sir.
I haven't any choice. If I can wangle the support I want, we should be able to knock off this campaign in short order.
Yes, sir. The General's plane's laying off Yellow Beach.
Yes, sir. Keep up pressure all along the front. If any enemy weakness develops, I expect this command to take advantage of it. However, I'm quite certain things will be quiet.
Yes, sir.
I'll be back tomorrow morning.
Good luck, sir.
Come on, get along.
We'll work through that fog. Give us good cover, huh?
Easy, buddy. What happened? It's just my ankle.
Come on, I'll give you a hand up.
Give me your rifle.
can't.
Sergeant, we're in trouble.
Roth, just grab my hand. It's only a little further. Come on.
I can't make it. Leave me here.
What's the matter?
I don't think he can make it. He's got a bum ankle.
I know what to do. Come across, you lousy Jew. Get moving.
Put him down here, we'll rest. This is a place where we burn up those Japs.
Goldstein,
Yeah?
you think Japs has got a soul?
Everybody's got a soul.
Give me some water. Human gonna give me some water?
Just take it easy, Lieutenant. You know we can't give you no water. Kill you.
Give me water. Water.
Oh, come on, a little water won't make him any worse than he is now.
You know what it would do to him.
Court-martial. Every one of you. Water.
Give him the water. Maybe it'll stop his whining.
We better keep moving. We'll never get him back.
You giving the orders around here, Ridges?
Look, Brown, now I'm just stating a plain fact.
Yeah, well, state your facts to somebody else.
Please. Water.
Now, come on now, Brown.
You're not gonna do it.
Oh, come on. He's gonna die anyway.
Yeah, well,
isn't
not for
he?
anything we've done to him.
Do you think you're doing him a favor letting him suffer like this, do you? I can tell you he's not gonna make it. None of us will make it if we don't leave him here.
Well, that's his privilege to suffer. And we're not gonna leave him here. Ridges and I are gonna take him back to the beach. It's the last thing we do.
Brownin's right. I've had it. Keep me here. I can't go on any longer.
Off your feet. I'll take a look ahead. Oh, we're stumbling around in this fog for what, huh? Where are we going, Red? What are we trying to prove? Even if we make it over this mountain, the whole company couldn't. I tell you, this Croft is crazy. I mean it.
I don't know.
You don't know he's gonna get us all knocked off. I tell you, this mountain is a trap. We ain't got a chance. Not one chance. I tell you, it's suicide.
Martinez, maybe you ought to tell Croft to go back, huh? What's the matter? You chicken? You want to quit, only you got the guts to say so. You think it's going to be fun going to that mountain today? Next time you're going to get it. Maybe me.
Leave me alone.
Where's your knife?
I lost it.
You lost it where? In a Jap? You killed the Jap in the past, didn't you? Did you say anything about it?
I said...
Don't give me that, Martinez. You let the lieutenant walk right into that pass and there was Japs in it, didn't you?
I try to tell him. He don't listen.
Roger.
No, I swear.
All right, here he comes.
Let's move out.
Croft, we ain't going.
What do you mean by that we ain't going stuff?
You want to climb that mountain so bad you can climb it all by yourself. Martinez will take the rest of us back.
Get your pack on, Red.
Blow the pack. I ain't going up that hill, Croft.
Come on, let's go back. You shut up. Put your pack on.
It ain't only me, Croft. Nobody's going with you.
Huh. Is that a fact?
You can't go back, can you, Croft?
You lied to the lieutenant about there being no Japs in the pass. You let him walk right into that machine gun fire, didn't you? That's why you've got to get over this mountain. And it don't matter to you who gets killed.
Red, I told you twice to put that pack on. Right away or I'll blow your guts out.
Bull. You can't fire that without tipping off the Japs where to come and get us.
If that happens, you won't be here.
Okay, Croft. You win.
All right, let's go.
It's okay, Lieutenant. You're all right.
You just lost some blood, that's all.
Where's the platoon?
They went on with Croft, sir. We're taking you back to the boat.
Am I dying?
Oh, no. We wouldn't have toted you this far if he was going to die on us. We're just tying you on. Make sure we get you to the other side.
We wouldn't want you to swim off and leave us. You ready, Brown? Okay, let's shove off.
I'll scout ahead, you cover me. Martinez, get over there. Gallagher, over here. Red, over there.
Please stay here. I'll take a look on the other side.
Gallagher, I told you someday Croft would go out and wouldn't come back.
That's right, Red, you did say that.
I don't know. Old Croft had some guts.
Oh, cut it, Manetta. Nobody liked Croft. I make it a point not to like nobody. The closer you get to people, the sooner you get your head kicked in. You gotta keep on moving. You can't look back. Guys come and guys go. Pretty soon you don't even remember their names.
What? Place full of jets. Big bunch of them moving toward the beach.
Towards the beach?
Tanks, artillery, everything. Gotta get the word back. Manetta, get that thing working. Tell them all about the movement.
Tell who? We're supposed to contact an airplane. Have you seen an airplane? Show me an airplane.
Manetta, we haven't seen a plane since we left the beach.
There's 200 or 300 radios in this outfit. There must be somebody you can talk to.
We got a mountain in between. This
Just
thing won't
shut
carry
up
over
and
that.
get on with it.
Raven, this is Lobo. This is Lobo, over. Raven, this is Lobo. This is Lobo, over.
Forget the plane.
All right. Anybody. This is Lobo. This is urgent. This is urgent. Any station, please answer.
Keep trying.
Lobo calling anybody. Lobo calling anybody.
Lobo, this is Mike 15. Repeat, Mike 15.
Hey, it's a boat! It's a boat!
Answer him.
This is the patrol. The deep patrol. Tell them this side of the island is lousy with Japs. All going the other way. Tanks, artillery, everything.
Colonel, word from Lieutenant Hearn's patrol. They contacted the boat. Enemy troop concentration moving back through the pass. Appears to be a withdrawal of some sort.
That's what all the noise was for on the F Company front. A cover-up. Where was this concentration?
Coordinates 24776098.
Right here, Colonel. Get division artillery and the regimental commanders.
What are we doing?
We're mounting a major attack.
And if the patrol is successful, I'll send in a company, reduce the beach defenses, and land a battalion. Gentlemen, if I can get the air and naval support that I need, I know I'll be able to bring this campaign to a swift conclusion. My best bet is a second landing, but I need added support.
Well, General Cummings, our information doesn't substantiate the kind of opposition you've referred to.
With all due respect, General, intelligence reports have been known to be inaccurate. I speak from first-hand knowledge.
I appreciate that, but...
Excuse me, gentlemen. General Cummings, this report states that the officer whom you left in temporary command is launching a major assault. I suggest, General, that you return to your command as quickly as possible, and you'd better reappraise the situation.
Yes, sir.
They're getting closer. I don't care. I'm dead already.
We ain't dead. We just smell dead.
You don't collect insurance for that.
We'll all be dead by tomorrow. This stinking patrol, I told you we'd never make it back.
I'm gonna get back.
Yeah? What makes you so different?
I've got a kid I've never seen. I'm going back.
Me too.
ain't never asked much for myself. But I'm asking you to help us get this man back alive.
How is he?
It all depends on how fast we can get him back to the hospital.
Where's the rest of your patrol?
We don't know.
Who sent the message? We don't know anything about that. We just detailed to bring Lieutenant back.
What message?
One of you guys radioed an enemy position last night. That's what started the bombardment.
Where's my platoon? Where's my men?
They're not back yet, Lieutenant.
They'll be all right. There'll be a boat to pick them up.
Wait.
Start him up.
No, wait.
Sir?
Where's my men?
I'm sorry, sir, but we can't hang around. There'll be a boat.
That's an order. Wait for my men.
Hold it, men! Here they come! Boys did a hell of a job out there.
We did?
They're sure holding that Jap line.
That was me. That was me.
How come there was a hole in the Jap line?
They sent a regiment back to help fight you boys.
How's the lieutenant?
This everybody?
Yeah, we're the only ones left.
Let's go!
Julio. Tell the men. Thanks.
Yes. Well, come in, Sampson. Come in. Yes, sir. There's still no contact from Sampson.
Well, keep trying.
Yes.
Keep trying. Let me see this. Sir.
Of all that damned unbridled stupidity, I told you to keep up the pressure, not to mount a major attack.
Yes, sir. But you said if the enemy began
You've created a disaster. Without air support, you can't sustain a frontal attack. You fool!
What? Sir, we've broken through. We've overrun enemy headquarters. It's a complete rout.
General. I wrote to your father. I'm sorry you were wounded.
Thank you.
Well, that's all I wanted to say.
General, I've been thinking a lot about the things you've said, especially what you said about the power of fear and the fear of power.
Yeah?
I never agreed with your point of view before, but I wasn't sure you were wrong. Now I'm sure. 2 men carried me 18 miles through the jungle. A Baptist minister and a wandering Jew, but they didn't do it out of fear. They did it out of love. But they did something else besides save my life, General. They showed me something I've known all my life, but I'd forgotten. There's a spirit in man that'll survive all the reigns of terror and all the hardships. Man cannot achieve the authority of God. And no man, whether he's a politician or a general, should try. The spirit in man is godlike, eternal, indestructible.